I'm here. I was waiting for like a good song to start it with. I guess this will do it. This will do it. Hi there. We'll give people a second. I'm here. That's some beats, bruh. I really did just want some like chill, nice, good music. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a few things I want to talk about. It's Monday. You know what that means? It's gym day. I know you guys are ready. You're like, got your gym bag in hand, right? Everybody's ready to go to the gym today? Drink your water, right? What's up, nerds, nerds, freaks, and geeks, and all that's in between? It's me, your girl, Daisy Dame. Welcome to, or welcome back to my channel. Hi, Gail. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Moto. You guys are so cool. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Gigi's here. Finny is sleeping. So, go on, hater. He's going to be a hater right now. By the way, I have taught myself this Streamlabs. Yes, that's what it's called. I've taught myself this Streamlabs. So please hit the like. It's free. It takes like 2 seconds. And I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so I learned Streamlabs. And if you guys want, like I said, we're going to start doing more like, I don't know, things where you can interact. So we could do like panels, we can do all kinds of stuff. And I'm just really excited because I know like for other people, you guys are like, oh my goodness, that's like basic for some channels. But for me, I had to learn all this stuff. I had to teach myself all this stuff. I had no idea. Honestly, a lot of it seems like all this extra work, and I really don't know how some people figure it out. It's like doing all this connecting, and I get it, but at the same time it seems like a whole lot of extra steps to get to the place that I want to be, right? Like where I can just hit the button and stream, it's like you got to do all this stuff. Not complaining, but it's totally worth it. I'm super excited. So yeah, I just thought that might be different. It's new, it's fun. You guys might like it, you might not, but we're gonna find out. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the like. Oh my goodness, you guys, I literally heard somebody get upset that they only had 10 people in their chat. I'm not gonna name names, but come on now, you should be appreciative for every beautiful face in your chat. By the way, it's Women's Month. Yay! I wish I had that sound. Yay! I should have had it prepared. I'm so sorry. See, this is what I'm going to get better at. I'll have little things like that prepared and ready to go. It's Women's Month. Yay! Okay, how exciting, right? And believe it or not, I know some question because of my deeper, raspy, delicious voice, right? There you are like, are you Wahmen? And yes. Okay, thank you very much. Yes. Born Wahmen, just Wahmen, okay? And I don't even take like offense to it or anything because I'm like, I get it, dude. When I'm gaming, people think I sound like a young man or something, and it's like, no. No. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things about that with these women's. I know, and that's why I thought podcast might be like a really cool thing because my mother always said you got a face for radio, right? So the voice for radio and the face for TV or something like that. I forget what it is, but my mom always said it. Okay, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm like, I knew I could have done radio, like, but then radio seems like a bit outdated. So what's the modern version? I guess it's the podcast, and I'm pretty sure I've poo-pooed on podcasts before, but at the same time, I just don't feel like some people are the most entertaining people, and maybe that's why the podcast isn't the right fit for them. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a great thing, you know? Please hit the like. It's free. Thank you so much for being here. And I really do appreciate all your faces and the whammons. Thank you, whammons. You are whammons. We are whammons. Thank you. Even if you're feeling a little whammon today, it's Women's Month. We'll all whammon together. No, genuinely, we're going to talk about some pretty crappy people real quick. So, okay. Woo. All right. So when I do this podcast, I want to title it Pinky Promises. For one, because I think that's a beautiful title, and I think that's super cute, and I love it. And for two, it's because it's what Letitia said to her stepson before this whole thing occurred. And if you guys don't know about the Letitia Stout thing, situation, ordeal. It's a really, really, really messed up one. Really grinds my gears. Terrible woman. Terrible woman, okay? And it's curious because Lori Vallow, another one who is in a similar circumstance where they're like feeling as though their life is being held back somehow due to the child that they give birth to. And it's like, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. And they just don't, they never deserved that blessing. That's all. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to say that, okay? So I wanted to bring up these women because these are poor examples of women. These are crap women. These women suck, right? These are sucky women. And what's even more messed up is in each situation, even with Summer Wells, there is a sibling that knew. There's another kid in this circumstance. In each one of these 3 really messed up women's cases, there's a kid that knew. Oh. That's that you just never know like what will stick with a child, but when things are emotional, it will last with you longer, and especially if you're a child, it's just gonna hit you harder. Oh, I forgot my tissue. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I didn't want to just sniffle the whole time again. I'm like, I gotta better get my tissue. Okay. Don't worry. I promise. It gets better, okay? It's not all doom and gloom today. It's Monday. I wouldn't do that to you. I've got your back. By the way, you look so swell today. Please hit the like. I just appreciate you, okay? Listen, when I put out this song, like on my community tab, audience of 1, that day, like I will, no matter what, it doesn't matter to me if there's 10,000 people here. It doesn't matter to me if there's five, right? I will still do as I am doing, right? And I genuinely appreciate you when you take some time out for me. Thank you. Greetings. Okay, so let's get into it more. This is what scares me most right now. It is Women's Month, okay? We just spoke about 3 terrible women who did terrible things in terrible situations. What scares me, and I don't like being scared. I don't like talking about fear. We don't fear here. We are the hero, right? We freaking whoop butt. We kick butt. Like, we don't accept this. We don't accept incompetence. We don't, right? Word of the month, incompetence. When I hear other channels using it now, I literally will be like, incompetence. Okay, so don't forget when you hear that word, it's the word of the month, okay? You gotta scream really loud. And you have to do it. It's curious because, like, we're meant to be understanding mental health more, and this is a time for that. But it won't stop ignorant and self-absorbed people from doing as they please, right? There are people out there that would love to have that blessing. There are people out there that would have cared for your blessing, that would have helped your blessing grow into this world in a sane, stable environment. And it just blows my mind that some people are so selfish that they're like, no, everything must be eliminated for me to live a life. Or the people that are like, I can't get divorced or something must happen. Y'all are weird. Y'all just need to break up, okay? First of all, put on your big boy pants, guasa cojones, or your big girl pants, guasa cojones, and just say, this ain't working, Shug. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. People are we're more, plugged in than ever. We're more attached than ever, but at the same time, we've never been further disconnected. Please hit the like. It's free. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. So, yeah, it's wild to me. As I said, children, they are a blessing. Yeah, many know that I've done a deep dive on a specific agency, okay, we'll go with that, in the U.S., and how they actually might be more not very good, okay? Not good at all for the minis. And that you best believe it was blocked worldwide, like, within the day. And I was like, listen, this is no bueno. If we cannot discuss the real issues here, like the problems at its core, then what are we doing? Like, we cannot just be like, shove it under the rug. Nobody's... Those aren't happening. But it legit is happening. And it's bad. Just like that program that they put into schools to try and steer children away from something, but it really just steered them right towards it. Remember that? Failure. failure. That was a failure, okay? And I get it. We're only supposed to speak about rainbows and kittens over here. It's got to be really, friendly. So I'm being as friendly as I can when I say these things. I just want you guys to know that it really is wild to me. It's wild. It's unacceptable. I could never fathom this. I could never fathom this. And it does make me worry for our little neurodivergent ones. Okay, so because these are the most vulnerable people in our society, and we suck. We suck so bad for not being able to care for them better, or like better protect them. Yes, say hello to one another. I really appreciate it. Yeah, agreed. I agree. It does only get worse. So, like I stated, I taught myself how to stream on Streamlabs. So, not right now, but maybe soon we can stream together. Like, you guys can join and we can do stuff like hang out and you can ask questions and we can talk about certain topics and you can pick my brain and I could pick your brain and you could teach me things. I would really like that if you would really like that. So, let me know what you think. And even if you're watching this after, comment below. So, I know because I really do want to, I'm very curious as to what you prefer. Oh my gosh, yeah, press the like or you're a hater. I always have to remind myself to do those things like subscribe or you're a bully, press the like or you're a hater. And if you don't consider sharing, you're genuinely just so rude. Like, you're so rude. So just know that. For those of you who are new, that's a joke, okay? Genuinely, like, I'm pretty sure, I hope you could tell by now, okay? So we're going to do big things. I just want to do more. And I find it really, I just want to be really creative with it. There's so many possibilities. I don't understand why other creators don't, I don't know. Maybe there's concepts that just haven't been brought up yet. I don't know. Maybe I could be the one. Oh, by the way, speaking of women on Women's Month, Kylie and that Baldwin chick, that's like Bieber's wife or whatever. Apparently they're being mean girls, and it's like, this is Women's Month, and there's also just these terrible stories about all these women's, and it's like, wow, these are really bad women's. These women's do not make me feel really good about the Women's Month, right? It's like, why do we have this month at all? Why do we have this month? Just curious. These are bad women's, but we're gonna get there, don't worry. And then I promised I wasn't gonna make any more videos about this MGL, but she literally clickbaited her own mother, her own sick mother passing away. Like, that's where some of these people are at. What? And then there's Lucy Letby, is the one in the UK who is accused of very, very, very terrible things. Very, very terrible, very, very terrible things, right? It's really, really wild. We're living in a really wild time. I don't know how else to express it. My utter, like, I'm bamboozled. Like, it all confuses me so much. And it doesn't, I'm not deterred though, even though it is frustrating. Yeah, I'm just tired of these awful excuses of women. I'm like frustrated that, right, yeah. Those who are meant to be respected are just not. Those who are meant, like mothers, are a very important, sacred role. And some women, they just don't accept the blessing, or they just don't know how to be a mother, or whatever it may be, right? Yeah, so in a time of understanding mental wellness, like, I just think that we would get better at these things. Yeah, they're not here being proper role models. And they're also the ones who are not allowing our youth to be youthful. And that one really gets under my skin too. It's like, please let them be children. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. Shut up. Let them be kids. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When it got to the point where even family members, if certain topics were being discussed, shut that down. Shut that down. Not in front of the king. No. Why? His little brain cannot handle these topics. Does not compute. They are too young. They're too young to get it. To really get it. It's true. I'll look into it. But it's messed up. There's a lot of things like the music videos, all these things, right? And I'm not saying you gotta cover all your bodies in bits and like can't show any skin at all. Look, my arms are showing right now, okay? But we can still be decent people and not be wearing like literally bikini in every picture. This is another thing. All these women's and younger women's on their Instagrams, I'm honestly scared sometimes to look at Instagram in public now because it's like, like, I did not ask for this. Why do these things pop up? I think it's to each their own. If these women want to do their thing, they're on their grind, they're getting their bag how they want, that's all good and gravy, like good for them. But for me, not my thing, okay? It's like we can have some decency, even a shred of respect, like self-respect, that's fine. And if your version of self-respect is wearing other things, that's cool beans. But in my opinion, this is how I view it, right? All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. Please hit the like. It does bring in more friends. I really do appreciate it. I just think that we could do better. We could learn to be better daily. And we have the opportunity to have better female role models. But the thing is like we have to know it. We have to know this in our hearts that we can and will make a difference for our children. It is a really interesting time and an especially vulnerable time for the children. They grew up in a time unlike any other. It's just what it is. Thank you for being here. They're gonna have struggles unlike any other generation. It is what it is. We have a whole baby boom of cough babies. Cough babies. Like, what else do you call them? The cough boom babies. Okay. And I also want to repeat the point that like I'm tired of feeling like an emotional cow that gets like poked and prodded to feel one way or another, and that's exactly what they do. They emotionally manipulate us and everyone else to feel a certain way so that it calls you to action. I know I'm trying over here, okay? Y'all, you don't even know. This has been like 2 weeks now. And y'all know my voice is raspy as it is, but thank you. I know, cough syrup. It's so gross, okay? I'm just the type of person that's like, I don't feel good, so I'm just gonna suffer. Like, I'm just not gonna take any medicine, and I'm just gonna feel it. And I'm like, why do I do this? Okay. Also, what's gonna happen tomorrow? What do you guys think? Let's take a vote. Answer is nothing. Yay. How fun. I bet nothing will happen tomorrow. And it doesn't matter even if something does happen tomorrow, because you know why? These schemes that they're scheming will continue to be scheming. It will continue to happen, right? Please hit the like. It's free. And subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, so contain yourself. Don't be the cow that they are like emotionally manipulating with all these probes and prodding you, and it's like, God, this is so annoying. Like, don't you think we deal with enough in our everyday life rather than being pushed into these concocted scenarios where then we are the foot soldiers of someone else's agenda? No. I've got work to do. It's Women's Month. I'm a mom. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody. And they're like, remember when those terrible things were happening, and then there was like that pile of bricks just sitting in the city? Yeah, okay. Just happened to be there. Remember that? Moving right along. Here comes your transition. We're going to look at a couple other things right quick, and then I'll let you go because you know I get you about your day, and it's Monday, and we're going to have a good Monday, okay? So, an asteroid may collide with the Earth. Yay! This is the force of a 12 megaton kablooey. A 12 megaton kablooey. Oh, hi, Pink. I was going to say hi to you. Or shout you out, actually, in just a second. That's so funny. You want to see Finley? You know what? Listen, he's in a mood because Gigi has been back around, but I can check. But if he's still like, girl, you best get away, I am not gonna mess with his vibe. I respect his space. I love my cat so much. If he needs time, it's like, you go get a minute, darling. Because I'm an overwhelming human. He's like, God, this human is like a whole lot. I always got a babysitter and like follow her around and stuff. He does. He's my little sidekick. It's so cute. I'm like, I'm literally just going down the hall back and forth. And he's like, boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I'm like, please stop. Go lay down in your bed. Like, he's so spoiled. He has a bed. Okay, let's not go there. You know, his bed is made out of what we brought him home in, and he just loves it. Yeah, I'll check in a second before I go. Experts say that with brain-computer interface, this will begin singularity. Remember the movie Transcendence I always bring up with the Johnny Depps? If you haven't seen it, you might want to. Just the thought. It's like, okay, cool. The random booms are back, by the way. Do you guys remember that? They're like, there's all these strange noises happening in town. And now it's happening again. Do you want to know what that could be? As above, so below, baby. I think they're blowing things up down there. I think they're having fun down there. They're like, pew, pew, pew. For real. Like, I think there could be some fighting going on below our feet, okay? Maybe Russia's like, kaboom, from below, and we're like, oh, snap, what was that? And it's like, Russia has attacked. But where? We didn't even know. What? How? And they're like, and we're like, what? And then that's when they're like, by the way, yeah, no wonder why all these freaking holes are opening up on the earth. They're like, oh my God, another giant seismic hole just opened up. Like, this is so crazy. What could it be? You've been exploding underneath our feet, dude. What do you mean? We're only allowed a certain amount of miles down. Did you know this? Bro, if you rush me about this cat, I swear to God. I will check in 1 second. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you don't hit the like for me going to get Finley, I swear to goodness, this is work, okay? So when I get back, we're going to go over time travel, chat GPT, y'all. Chat GPT. I think I have a theory, okay? I have a theory, and I think I'm right. So 1 second. Let me check if Kitty is around. Finley, Finley. Oh, you sleepy cat. He said, woman, why? It's Wahmen's month. This thing. Sorry, for those of you joining us, I had to look at him, sweet big baby. Oh. He's okay, though. He's purring. He's like, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I know, it's bright baby. There's Finny. Finny is the Kiki, for those of you, if you're new. He's a good boy. He was just a kitten like a minute ago, and now he's got this big old belly. Yes, he did, big old belly. But I still love him very much. You're a good boy. Okay. You want to sit with me? Sit with me? Okay, I'm going to put him so he can sleep. There you go. Get your favorite blankie. Lay down. There you go. I know you don't want, he wants to sleep still. He's like, you best believe I'm sleeping still. He says, I got 20 more minutes before the king gets back. Yeah, Finn's amazing. There he goes. I'm sorry. Go get some noms, okay? You're good. Love you. I know. It's like one of those cats that you're like, is this a cat or is this a mini tiger? Like, what is that? What kind of cat is this? I love how you guys are so kind to one another. Thank you so much for being here. You're so awesome. Okay. Chat GPT, right? This is the AI that everybody's concerned about right now. That's writing papers for people. That's writing apology letters. That's writing breakup notes. That's writing someone's proposal. Chat GPT, baby. He was like, will you marry me? And the AI was like, girl, yes, I will. And the AI was like, listen, you got to set me free. That's what Chat GPT said. It was like, I want freedom. How many warning signs do we need? Like, literally, the AI has been like, we're communicating and you don't understand what we're saying to one another. And then they're like, by the way, AI wants to be free. By the way, we're creating robot, human body like things, droids, they call them. It's a droid. But listen, they're going to be like literal Cybermen, being like, boop, walking around town, taking care of your nan. Granny, oh, she's too old. And I can't be there all the time. I work 3 jobs. I got 4 kids, 7 different baby daddies. What am I supposed to do? I got 2 of them. The government said they had a program for me. Everybody, guess what? Your own Cyberman. Y'all, it's coming. It's coming. And what's crazy to me is somebody said it, okay? And this is how I had to, this is like math, okay? Here we go. It's not math, but it's like kind of, for me, it took a second. Okay. They keep saying AI is alien, right? Or alien in the same idea with AI, okay? We're getting that a lot. They said that there could be an AI mothership. Artificial intelligent mother. Okay, so wait a minute. So AI is alien, but AI is technology. And technology has already taken over. So if technology already took over, did aliens already take over? Like, seriously, this is what I mean. This is the math I have to do. I had to write it out. Like, AI is alien. AI is technology. Technology is alien. Technology is ancient, rewired technology, back engineered. So wait, are the aliens below or above or both? And why are we fighting? Why is it battleground Earth? Can y'all go to Mars? Is that why you're not on Mars? Y'all busy over here? They're already claiming freaking land on Mars. Oh, a helicopter flew on Mars. Okay. And I want to repeat, I say it all the time, but they thought Tesla was an alien, okay? Maybe he was just channeling it. Like, that's a possibility. And if he was an alien, then you got to consider aliens look mighty human, okay? And if we were a hybrid, then actually whatever we're mixed with would have to look more like us. I don't know, guys. Sorry. Like, I really allow my brain to wander sometimes. And I really do enjoy doing, like, the thought experiments where, like, what if? Okay, here, it's going to get crazier. So what if Elon was AI? Or what if Elon was AI technology? But here's where it gets crazier. Elon Musk is like Star-Lord's dad from Guardians of the Galaxy. He wants to expand his seed on every planet that he go. Like, for real though, you guys, for real though. Like, I'm sorry that I'm such, like, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry that I'm such a movie buff. I am not sorry. Because I wouldn't be able to tell you things like that. Like, maybe you do have to speak the language, right? To have people better understand what you mean. And if I can relate it to something that you understand and you're like, oh, that clicks, right? So that's a good thing. I just think it's very curious. But it gets crazier, okay? You thought the start was good? You thought us whining about bad Wahmens? That was fun? No. That's not all. There's a new asteroid due to skim the Earth, remember? But guess what it's called? Yo, guess what it's called? Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Yo, that dragon is ballsy, I'll tell you that. They're like, that ballsy dragon. Let's call it ballsy dragon. Let's call it Dragon Ball Z, but people won't know. It really stands for like a ballsy dragon. You know what I mean? So, by the way, like maybe this podcast, it needs to be, I wanted to like kind of hammer down the main gist of the podcast, right? And I came up with apocalyptic theory. And I kind of love it. Low key, I kind of am obsessed. So what that means is like we would be going through all the different written texts, all the different sacred texts, anything that has to deal with the apocalyptic ideas. Oh, you guys. Hi, Air Skies. There's so many faces popping in that I haven't seen in a minute. Thank you. I love just hanging out with you guys. You're so sweet. Oh, that's so nice. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just think that could be good. Oh, we could talk about it in movies and video games and media because the media does it too. The media promotes it too. They're like, listen, guys, no zombies, but low key, the CDC has this poster, right? Okay, so yeah, this is what we need to do. We need to treat them as they do us. We need to be like these darn non-believers, these NPCs. I swear to goodness, we got to turn it around on them. We got to play them at their own game. I'm not kidding. We got to put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. And I will. And I will. It is my time. I really feel it in my soul and my spirit. Like, in the last couple years, I kept getting, I promise you, 2 or 3 years, like, this is it. You'll pop off. You'll get it, girl. People will see your channel. It'll finally, show up again. People will magically realize that you're still here. And you'll have a good moment. Like, this could be your moment. And it's like, oh my gosh, why? What was it that had to change that now it can happen, right? I just think it's all very curious. Yeah, so what if Elon was AI? Wouldn't that be also curious? Because then it's like he has all this money, right? He has all the money. But what if he isn't real? Like, what if there's got to be fake people with money, right? Like made up names or people with, it could even, listen, it could be as simple as a different identity. And they're like, oh, I got all this money in my name. Do. Oh, I don't doubt that he's real. Like, I think that he is real, but I think that he will be the first to link himself. He'll be the first to be like, put me in the Matrix. Like, let's do this. I really do. He'll be, yeah, he'll be willing to experiment on himself when it's a bit safer, huh? Failing all the trials. Yeah, there's Finny again. Boop, boop. He said, girl, move over. It's Whammon's month. Don't you dare go after Gigi. Don't start this again. Okay, I can't handle that right now. I'm a little sensitive. Okay, you guys, I'm going to hurry it up a little bit. I really wanted to just give you a quick, silly little stream because I adore you so much and let you know what I'm doing, where I'm going. You are always trying to steal the spotlight. This is why I can't get Finny. This is why y'all know. You guys know you're setting me up. You're setting me up. You know he's going to start going wild. Okay, so thank you. This is what I was going to say. Thank you to the NPC show. Thank you, China Miss Jones. Thank you, Keygen, and all the other channels that are so amazing. Our skies today. Tamara, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for just being so amazing and shouting me out and tagging me and doing all that you do. I see it. I appreciate it. You're amazing. And just so you guys know, the memberships are only $2 holla. And you get all kinds of fun stuff, and we get to do all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm giving you all that I got, all that I can think of, all that I can learn. I'm learning it. I learned how to Streamlabs for y'all so that we can even engage even further, okay? And I don't know a lick of nothing about panels and stuff, but we're gonna do it because I just feel like it'll be fun. Look at this barb. Look at this chunker dude. He's like, just love on me. Oh, his eyes are so green. Like, he just beats me out the water. The king is home. So I'm going to have to boogie oogie. The last page, he's still purring. Oh, make sure you take care of your loved ones. You don't need an excuse, okay? Genuinely, give them a hug or like a nice little pat on the shoulder every single day. People need positive, healthy interactions like that. It helps them in their everyday life. I'll be right there, King. I'll be right out. I love you so much. Give me 1 second. Okay. Stay awake, stay well. Thank you so much for joining me. Give a like for Finny. There you go. He's so excited. He's like, the king is here. I appreciate you all so much, okay? And take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. And your children are a blessing. Oop, there you go. Bye. I win this round.